it's me, Aydin the Art Boy here, and today we're going to do part 2 of all about our solar system. So without further ado, let's begin. Venus. In size, Venus is like a twin of our Earth, but it's far from being identical twin. For Venus is a fiery furnace of a world. Venus glows like a diamond in the sky, brighter than any star. In fact, it looks so beautiful that it was named after a Roman goddess of love. Venus glows brightly because it comes closer to the Earth than any other planet and is covered in a cloud that reflects a lot of sunlight and can sometimes be seen in daylight. The diameter of Venus is 7,521 miles, or 12,104 kilometers. Its distance from the Sun is 67 million miles, or 108 million kilometers. One day on Venus is 243 Earth days. 1 year on Venus is 225 days. So that means a year on Venus is shorter than a day on Venus. The temperature on Venus is 860 degrees Fahrenheit or 406 degrees Celsius. It does not have any moons. The clouds always cover Venus completely, hiding the surface from us. Even the most powerful telescopes on Earth cannot see through the clouds. In the past, scientists often tried to imagine what Venus could be like beneath those clouds. Some thought it was like Earth, with forests, animals, while others thought there were huge oceans of water. Some believed that Venus was covered by a hot desert. The truth was hidden until 1989. In that year, a robot spacecraft called Madeleine with cameras did not take ordinary pictures. Arrived at Venus, Madeleine had radar cameras that could see through the clouds and could make a map of the surface. What the pictures showed was that for humans, Venus is a nightmare world. The clouds are made of sulfuric acid, and the air is mostly carbon dioxide, a gas that would suffocate a human. And the air traps the sun heat like a blanket. Global warming raises the temperature to about 860 degrees Fahrenheit or 460 degrees Celsius all the time. Venus is much hotter than an oven, and the air pressure is so heavy that it would crush a human as flat as a pancake. An astronaut landing on Venus would be attacked by acid, suffocated, roasted, and squashed. No life could survive on this fiery world. It's also a world of volcanoes and lava flows, and some of the volcanoes may still be erupting now. Two huge continents rise above the volcano plain. In the north, Istar Terra is the size of Australia. On Istar is the highest mountain, Mount Maxwell, which is higher than Mount Everest. In the south, Aphrodite Terra is the size of South America. Like other rocky planets, Venus has mountains, valleys, and craters, and unusual sights too. There are flat volcanoes and ridges making patterns like spider webs. In the 1970s, the Russian Venera spacecraft managed to land on Venus and sent back a few pictures of the hot, dry surface. But after a couple of hours, the signal stopped. The probe could not survive the hot acid crushing atmosphere. Now we're going to talk about Mars, the red planet. The diameter of Mars is 4,225 miles, or 6,800 kilometers. Its distance from the Sun is 142 million miles, or sea canals crisscrossing the red planet and said intelligent Martians had made them. This belief inspired H.G. Wells to write his book, War of the Worlds, in which Martians invade the Earth. But when in 1964, the robot spacecraft Mariner 4 flew past Mars, it destroyed all hopes of life. It showed the planet was a dry desert world with no canals and no signs of life. Since 1964, many more robots have visited Mars, and amazingly, our hopes of finding life there have risen again. Spacecraft have been sent into orbit around the planet, and we now know more about that world than about any other planet except Earth. From orbit, Mars is an orange-red planet, looking like a desert world. Sand gives the planet this color, and dark markings are areas of rock where the sand has blown away. At the north and south poles, ice caps gleam snow white. Huge volcanoes spout from the surface like giant pimples. One of them, Olympus Mons, is the biggest volcano in the solar system. It is 342 miles or 550 kilometers wide and 17 miles or 27 kilometers high, 3 times higher than Earth's Mount Everest. If Olympus Mons was placed in Europe, it would cover most of Germany. All the volcanoes are now extinct, but when they erupted in the past, they would have made Mars quite a different planet. A huge gas called Marina Valley cuts across one side of Mars. It is 2,800 miles or 4,500 kilometers long, 373 miles or 600 kilometers wide, and 3.8 miles or 6 kilometers deep. If it were on Earth, Marina Valley could stretch all the way across Europe. Close-up pictures taken from orbit show river valleys. They are dry now, but the valleys indicate that the water did flow on Mars sometime in the past. It seems that Mars was a warmer planet long ago, with water flowing in rivers and lakes. Perhaps in that water there was some kind of life. Mars has 2 oddly shaped moons, called Phobos and Deimos. Their names mean fear and panic, so they fit well with the name Mars, who was the Roman god of war. The moons are probably asteroids that wandered too close to Mars and were captured by its gravity. Okay guys, we're done with the video. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe and check out my other awesome videos. Bye!